Hi, we're here with Jim Donaldson of Elite Endeavors, and we're going to talk about some really exciting races. First one we're going to talk about is XTERRA's last stand at Fort Custer. This sounds like an adventure. What's going on with this race?
Well, this is going to be a great race. It's an off-road triathlon at Fort Custer over in Battle Creek, and we're excited about this race. It's a half-mile swim, 12.5-mile bike, and about a 4-mile run. It's all off-road. It's a mountain bike and trail running.
Aha, so both the bike is on the trails and the run, your feet are on the trails.
Absolutely. The mountain bike trail is a great course. I've done it several times over there. They have areas like Granny's Garden, Demon Drop, and several other really fun names. There's a stream crossing on this course. This course is designed for the expert mountain biker or expert XTERRA triathlete, and also for the beginner. It'll be a great course for anybody that wants to come out and try the off-road triathlon or duathlon. We have a duathlon also.
So in the duathlon, they would first do a run and then the bike and then another run?
That's right. The duathlon, they'll start with a 2-mile run, then they'll do the 12.5-mile bike and the 4-mile run, which will be the same course as the triathletes are using, and the finish line will be the same place.
Now, one of the things you said was Demon Drop. That sounds like hills.
Well, it's a spot on the course that drops straight down into a little gully. And it's fairly intimidating when you come upon it, but when you get into it, it's pretty down, and then you come right out the other side, and so it's not quite as bad as it seems from the top. But it'll be a challenge, and we'll have these places marked on the course, and it's just going to be a great course.
So if you're used to doing a triathlon or a duathlon on a road bike, what are some of the things you're going to need to do to switch over to a mountain bike here?
Well, obviously you need a mountain bike, and you really don't need a high-tech mountain bike to do these if you're just a beginner, want to give the off-road experience a try. But it should have knobby tires, probably a front suspension, but that's not necessarily either. But good brakes, obviously, the shifting and working good, and most any decent mountain bike or trail bike would be fine on a course like this.
And at Fort Custer, where is the swim?
The swim is in Eagle Lake. It'll be a half-mile rectangular swim. It'll be sort of a point-to-point out, over, and back. And interesting, we're going to take the run back out of the transition area, and you'll run a half-mile down the sandy beach off the bike, which anybody that's done a triathlon knows what your legs feel like when you get off the bike and you head right into the sandy beach and onto a kind of a really gnarly little path, and then onto what's over there is called the Green Trail for the 4-mile run. So that should be an interesting race. I'm looking forward to that.
Well, Jim, one of the things that's interesting about this XTERRA America Tour is that there are races all around the country. What makes this tour different?
Well, this is a off-road triathlon tour for the mountain bike enthusiast or the trail running enthusiast, and XTERRA has created a series of races all over the United States, and almost every state has one or two of these XTERRA races, and the XTERRA athletes out there are chasing the points for the national championship, which takes place at the end of October in Lake Tahoe. So we get a lot of really good athletes coming to our XTERRA American Tour races here in Michigan to chase these points. And we have two events in the American Tour series. We have the XTERRA Last Stand at Fort Custer over near Battle Creek, and also the XTERRA Torn Shirt Trail Triathlon over in Brighton Recreation near Brighton or Howell, Michigan.
Well, that really sounds pretty exciting, is that you get a chance not only to have the adventure of the off-road triathlon, but you get to go up against some of the best off-road triathletes in the country. That's
right. We get several of the top triathletes coming to our races because they're out also chasing the American Tour points, as well as some of the local Michigan XTERRA athletes. And even if you're not chasing the points. These are just great experiences, particularly if you've done a few road triathlons, or you've done some mountain biking, or you've done some trail running, you want to try something a little different. Check out the XTERRA American Tour series, and particularly our 2 races here in Michigan.
There it is, your next adventure. The XTERRA America Tour will be in Michigan twice.